Is Georgia the state related to Georgia the country? No. Well, probably not, but maybe? Let me explain. So Georgia the state was named after King George II, who was the king of England at the time that Georgia became a state. And one of the original theories on the origin of the country of Georgia was that it was named after Saint George, which means that even though they were named after two different people, they were both named after George. Another theory on the origin of the country named Georgia is from the ancient Greek georgos, which meant the tilling of the land. This was in reference to the many agricultural tribes that were said to have lived in the area. And by the way, that ancient Greek term is actually where we get the modern English word George, which would mean that Georgia the state and Georgia the country would still be cognate. But those two etymologies are probably not real. Most linguists nowadays think that Georgia the country comes from the Persian term Gurch. We don't know where this word comes from, but it might have come from a word that meant wolf, which would make Georgia the land of the wolves. And by the way, Georgia isn't even Georgia in Georgian. It's Sakartvelos, which means place of the Georgians. This was supposedly named after Kartlos, the supposed uniter and ancestor of the Georgian peoples.